Then coming up to number 9 is Inheritors or Heirs. Hey, did we just see that Yoruba talk about heirs? Heirs call. Uni. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Hope everyone is safe. Hope everyone is practicing good hygiene, washing your hands, staying indoors, and avoiding unnecessary social contact. The whole world cannot emphasize that enough. We need to get everything rolling. I need to get my pattern back on track because I'll be having my dinner by like 3 a.m. in the morning, and that's my dinner. Going to bed by 7 a.m., 8 a.m. That rubbish has to stop. So the sooner we do the needful, the sooner we can get things back on track. And to be fair, that's just the truth. That's just how life goes. That's just how things are. As you can tell, guys, from the title of this video, this will be my top 10 K-dramas of all time. Thank you. I just started watching Korean series last year, ending of last year, and it was Margaret and Uyi that introduced me. I remember back then in CU, for anyone that does not know, CU is short form for Covenant University. Back then in CU, when everyone was watching Boys Over Flowers, I was like, ew, what's that? I can't do that. What are you guys watching? Little did we know that fast forward to some years later that I'm gonna be here. But anyway, guys, as you guys can tell, this is going to be my top 10 K-dramas of all time. Not of all time, but out of the ones I've watched, this should be my top 10 because everyone keeps asking. Well, they're not asking me. Some people ask me, some people just ask randomly. But I keep seeing questions like K-drama recommendations. I'm about to finish the show. What next? Can you guys recommend? Since you watch a lot, can you recommend? What do you think I should see? What do you think? What do you think? This, all them things. So I decided to do a video to share my top 10 Korean dramas of all time. And at the end of the video, I'll list out the current dramas I'm seeing at the moment. Well, some of the current dramas I'm seeing at the moment is going to be on my top 10. Yeah. So by the way, guys, I'm going to be shifting my focus because I have the list of the dramas on my Mac, and also the plot of the drama. So I'm going to be, and disclaimer as well, guys, I love happy endings and I love romance and action. I love happy endings. I like that at the end of the drama, after they've been through a lot, then it's crash landing on you. To be fair, the series from beginning to the end, it had a nice story, it was sweet, it was interesting, it was funny and everything. But I personally, the ending wasn't doing it for me, and the reason why the series is here is, apart from the ratings, I cannot really justify, because to be frank, I skipped through the ending because I was like, oh, let me just see what's going on at the end. Then while I was skipping through, I didn't really like it, so I stopped. So I didn't fully watch the last episodes or the last 2 episodes of the drama. So basically, Crash Landing on You is the story of a very rich Korean entrepreneur. We call her an entrepreneur. Well, let's call her a business lady, since according to her, my company is listed blah 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 blah. If you guys, I don't want to say too much, but basically she's a very rich businesswoman. She comes from a wealthy family as well. She's a Shebol. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. She's a Shebol. She comes from a wealthy family, and she also runs her own personal business. So during one of her business things, there was a tornado, or there was something wrong with the weather, and she landed in North Korea. And we all know the back and forth within the south and the north. So she landed in North Korea, and she landed in the military base of North Korea. So the story just talks about how her journey back from the north to the south, and how she found love within all that. And it also talks about her family and like the family issues and everything. It's a very good watch. It's very interesting. It has some funny scenes. So yeah, the drama is nice. It has a nice storyline. It has a nice romance. The cast are beautiful, even though that there's just that they're dating in real life, which I kind of believe. They had good chemistry, and the storyline was nice. The delivery as well was nice. So yeah, it's overall, it's It's 7/10 for me. If I'm being fair, let me not lie, it's an 8/10. The drama itself is an 8/10, but for me personally, it's a 6/10. I don't really like how it ended. Then coming up to number 9 is Inheritors or Heirs. Hey, did we just see that Yoruba talk about heirs call uni? Well, anyways, Inheritors or I'm still saying it again. You forget. The title of the drama is Inheritors. If you want to find out the other English name, go to Google. Don't stop me. So coming up on number 9 is Inheritors. Kwala. And the drama basically talks about, let me try to read it. Okay, it talks about a group of rich privileged children that are about to take over their family businesses and empires, and the difficulties they encounter over the step of the way. That's what Wikipedia says. But let me tell you what I watched. I'm not going to spoil it for you. I'm not going to tell you what I watched. It's basically about yes, rich children in high school, secondary school. I'm pinpointing that out that is secondary school. So basically, they are within the under 18 and highest they can be of age is 20. So they're within that age bracket of secondary school, high school. Let's keep that in mind. So basically about like their stories, the struggles, friendship and business and all those things, because it's finding love. The reason why this drama is number 9, which I don't even think you should have made it to this list, because I don't like, what's it called? Well, for some reason, before I jump into something else, basically that's what the drama is about the high school children, the school they attend. Well, the school they attend is designated for rich people's children, or Babalowo's children. Those are the only people that attend the school and that already. So now diverting, that's what this is about. Now diverting to why I don't like K-dramas that are about high school. You guys are 18, 20, 17, 16. You're not come and be telling your grandfathers and your fathers, chairman and president of the company, that you will give up everything for love. Are you dumb? Because what do you mean? You don't even know if this is the person you're going to spend the rest of your life with. So you don't want to give up everything. Yes, I understand that, oh, you want to put love above money. But if we're in secondary school, let's be realistic. You guys are in secondary school. Like, only 2 out of 10 people that date from secondary school end up as married couples. What makes you think that you will be one of the 2? You now want to. The thing is that they've not seen life, that's why. But moving on, that's just the major reason why I don't like high school dramas, because I believe it's a lie. Because it's a lie. Me, I won't give up my father's money for someone I met in secondary school. Is it crack? I don't know. That's just why I don't like high school dramas. They are cute and all, but they don't just do it for me. So on number 8 we have Graceful Family. You people, this drama was it was a mix of emotions. It was funny, it was sad, it was like, oh wow, I swear this happened. It was good. It was a good drama. Personally for me it's a 7/10. It basically talks about the only daughter of a conglomerate. I think that's how it's pronounced. She's the only daughter of a conglomerate. She has she thought she has 3 brothers. So when she was younger, when she was about 17, 16, her mother died, and her father shipped her to America and banned her from coming back to South Korea. But basically she's the grandfather's favorite child. So one time he was sick and she came back to South Korea. She sneaked back into South Korea. So it basically talks about her struggle on how she went about dealing with like family and all that, like her uncovering the truth behind her mother's death, and how she had to fight with her father and her siblings over the company, because her grandfather that she's very close to, who is the chairman, was going to leave the company to her. So it basically talks about how she had to struggle, fight her way through and all that and all. It has elements of romance in it as well, because she met a lawyer and employed him and blah 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 blah. You know the vibes. We all know how that goes from down here. So it basically talks about all the struggle, and yeah, it was a nice drama. you feel bad for the character because like she went through so much and like it was just unnecessary suffering, and it's a good watch. And one thing that this is, by the way, one thing that I've noticed about like K-dramas made me know is that at the end of the day, money is not everything. I know some of you will come and shout in my comments, but when you put I was about to say something now, but I know that if I say it now, everybody will come for me in my comment section. So Jen, let me just shut up my mouth. But the truth is that money is not everything. Like, and that is one thing I've strongly learned from these K-dramas. And coming up to number 8 is Encounter. This was another movie that, this was another drama rather, I say movie. This was another drama that was like, yes girl. So basically, it's, let me read it. It has been a while I saw this one, so I can't really remember the story, so I'll just read the plot from Wikipedia. About a woman and a young man that were brought together by fate. So from there, so what is the drama now about? It's the struggle of her breaking free from her ex and moving on with her current, and all the battles and struggles within. The drama for me was a 7/10, 7.5. It was decent, it was nice. I was sympathizing with character a lot, and yeah. Then number 6, I guess. Yes, number 6. Let me tell you guys, Descendants of the Sun was number 2. Then it came to number 6. But for number 6, we have Descendants of the Sun. I've seen this drama twice and I absolutely love it. Descendants of the Sun basically talks about, well, let me read it. Wikipedia gave us the whole script. I can't read that. That's the whole script of the whole drama. But basically, it talks about the military guy, his babe, and like how they came together. I don't think he spoke more. There's more to that, and that's all there is. It's just basically their love story, and like they didn't have struggles, but everything they had to, all the that's the word, all the factors that played in their relationship, that's all the drama talks about. And it's funny, like the male character, one of his attractive points was he gives good jokes. That's one of the ways he got the babe. He gives good jokes, and yeah, that's that. It's a very decent watch. I know a couple of people said they didn't really like it. Well, not a couple. Well, didn't Musu say she didn't like it? I don't know, but yeah, I know someone said she didn't like it. But yeah, it's a decent 8/10 for me, 7/10. It's good. I liked it. Then coming up to number 5. God. This drama isn't complete, but I love it already. Like, I literally wait every Friday and every Saturday for it. For those of you that know, if you know, you know. It's our very own Limi who come back after his military service. I think that's what happened. I'm not sure. I think I saw somewhere that this was his comeback drama after his military service. So basically the drama talks about the king of the kingdom of Korea with a C, and his attempts to cross. Was he crossing or he was closing the barrier? I think, to me, from what I can see from the movie, he's struggled to close the barrier between parallel universe, in which the Republic of Korea, which we know exists. So basically it talks about the king and how his uncle murdered his father, became a traitor, and took some special something that could open the universe between both worlds. So now that he's grown, he's trying to close it and restore order back to the world. I know another plot said the devil is released into the universe and something. But the drama is nice. I love everything about the drama. I love the character building, how like they showed us like him from when he was not when he was born, from when he was a child and when he grew and everything. Like the character building in between, I love it. I love the casting. But personally, I would have really loved for, what's her name, Kim Go-hon, I think that's how her name is pronounced. But like the main character, the lead character, the female lead character, I would have, if it was up to me, well, which is not up to me, she's not my favorite, so I'm not a fan of her. So I'm not a fan of that. She's the female lead, But yeah, I love the casting, I love their wardrobe, I love the quality, the storyline is nice, and I also think it's different. In this is a solid 8/10 for me. I know it was just 8 episodes in, but I love it already. I really love it. And coming on number 4, it's also a drama I'm currently watching. If you guys want me to do a full reaction to this drama, I swear, I promise you guys, I can do a full reaction to this drama. I can record a full reaction to this drama, because hey, oh boy, Tuesday Shelley. My number 4 drama is The World of the Married. It's a remake of BBC's Dr. Foster. It basically talks about a married woman that was betrayed. I know, like, we normally say cheating, but I'm using the word betrayed because her husband's level of cheating was way too deep to be described as cheating. So she was betrayed by her husband and her friends. I don't really know if I should really talk about what happened. I feel like I've switched accents somewhere in between. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I started speaking English. That was new. Anyway, the drama talks about how she was betrayed by her husband and her friends, and her journey for, I don't know, people say it was revenge, but I don't really exactly think it was revenge. She just wanted to get away because her husband did her dirty, people. Her husband did her dirty, and all she did was divorce him and take full custody of her son and put a restraining order. And that restraining order made sense because he hit her before the divorce. He hit her, so she asked for a restraining order and she took the son away from him. So I don't really think what she did was revenge. She just got a divorce and she wanted a clean, smooth divorce where her husband wouldn't really trouble her, which is what she did. So basically, her husband was cheating and he got his mistress pregnant. See, the man was, I don't want to say too much, but this series made me angry. Like, people, well, I don't want to say people, but like people that read my tweets, I ended up saying people that read my tweets could tell how angry I was when I started this drama. Oh my days, I was crying. I cried for like solid 3-4 episodes because it was painful. Like, it was painful. It was painful. It was, well, not to me, but to her, it was embarrassing. It was sad. It was like, I don't know how she could pull herself together to pull through everything that happened to her in the drama. But basically, yeah, that's all drama talks about, like betrayal from her husband and her friends. The drama is currently ongoing. We're currently on episode 14 and it's 16 episodes, so we have like 2 more episodes. By like the end of the week, the drama will be complete. But anyways, yeah, and the characters were nice. Some faces I was seeing for the first time, especially like for the lead character. I don't think I've seen her in any drama before. Then her husband, which is the second lead character, I think he played his role too well for me to actually like him in real life. I think anytime I see him now, I'll just like, this piece of trash. So yeah, I like the drama is nice, the storyline is nice, everything about the drama is nice. This is a good 8.5/10 for me. And I tell you guys, your emotions will be rolling over. Your emotions will be rolling, like it will be all over the place. I can count how many movies I've cried for in my life. I think 3. And this drama, it is something else. And for my third one, I don't really know why I like this drama, but I really like it. Maybe because it taught me stuff about relationships. But for my third drama, it's Beauty Inside. It basically talks about it's about the love story of an A-list actress, and she's known as a troublemaker in the industry. They refer to her as troublemaker of celebrities in South Korea. It talks about so it's the love story of her and a shopper that she fell in love with. Well, so it talks about it talks about both of them. Then it talks about like the private struggles people go through that outsiders don't know about, and how those struggles affected their relationship. Like, it was a big factor in their relationship and how they had to get through it. So basically the guy had face blindness, he couldn't recognize faces. So it basically talks about how they had to like deal with their private issues, because she also had her private issues that she could not tell anybody except her manager and her friend. So it basically how they had to overcome those factors for them to have like a glorious relationship. This is a solid 8.5 over 10 for me. Like I really enjoyed it. I've seen it twice as well. I really enjoyed it. Coming up to number 2, you guys, my heart cried for this drama. My heart cried for this drama. This drama is It's Okay, That's Love. I was sad. Like, this is one drama I want to watch again, but I don't want my heart to go through that pain, so I'm like, I keep putting it off. Like I watched it, I think I watched it last. It was one of the first dramas I watched when I started watching K-dramas, but like, I don't know, it was really a nice drama. I really enjoyed it. It talks about a writer. This is one of the movies I didn't talk about, like balls and all those rich business. It talks about a writer that had psychological issues. Wikipedia says he has OCD, but I don't think he had OCD. He had like a really deeper issue, like he was mentally ill, and it was like kind of mental illness that all it's mental illness that you won't know about until it gets really bad. He had like mental illness, then how he fell in love with a what's the girl? I think she was a psychiatrist. I don't know if so. He fell in love with her, and like how they overcame, how he was cured and all that, everything in between, they are falling in love and all the things that had to happen, how they had to separate for a while for him to get treatment. And yeah, the drama was really nice. Also, I really loved the character development in this drama as well, because they showed us how his issue arose. Like, the show really developed his character really well. The casting was nice as well, and he's a beautiful man. He's fine and all that. It was a really good drama and I really liked it. This is a solid 9 over 10 for me. I'm very sorry guys, it's a 9 over 10 for me. Then my all-time number 1 all-time favorite K-drama ever. Anybody that knows me knows that if you ask me, this is the first thing I'm going to recommend. Goblin, the lonely and great god. Goblin was nice. Like, I think I've seen it like 3 times. But well, anyway, it talks about I'm just going to, I don't want to give too much on this drama because it's so good, so I'm going to read the plot from Wikipedia. So it basically talks about a decorated military general from Guron dynasty who is framed as a traitor for killing his master, which is the young king. Keyword framed. So years after his death, he's caused by Almighty to stay immortal forever and endure the pain of seeing his loved ones die as punishment for his beastly kills he commanded to protect his country. So basically, they killed him with his own sword to his chest and framed him for betraying the king. So he was, let's not forget that he's a military general, so he goes to war, and in war you kill people. So now the Almighty, which is God, has brought him back to life and caused him with immortality forever, and he has to endure the pain of seeing his loved ones. So basically, there's a family that is dedicated to serving him, so everyone in that family is going to die and he's going to watch them die and he's going to remember. So now he becomes an immortal goblin, helping people with his powers and being a kind man in spite of his grieving past. So the only way to put an end to his immortality is the goblin's bride. So there's a designated bride that God has, the Almighty has kept for him, that will pull out the sword from his chest. And by the way, the sword hurts his chest sometimes. So that is the only way he is going to cure his immortality. Finding his bride and getting his bride to pull out the sword. This is where the movie now unfolds. The romance. Yeah, Goblin is a good watch. I don't want to say too much. I don't want to spoil the drama for you guys. This is my favorite K-drama of all time. I love it so much. And yeah, the character building is amazing, because we see Goblin from his time as a military man in the Goron dynasty. I don't think I'm saying that right, I'm pronouncing that right, but I'm very sorry. We see him develop 939 years later, how he has grown, how he has helped. Then we also follow on his journey to finding his Goblin's bride, and we also see how he heals from his past, because everyone that played a key role in his past as a military general is reincarnated, and how they all solve their issues. We see friendship growing. It's amazing. I love the romance part of it, I love the friendship part of it, I love how stupid the Goblin bride was. She was annoyingly funny. She was annoying, but she was funny. She was funny, she was good. She's the lead character in The King, Eternal Monarch, that I'm currently watching. We see friendship grow, we see forgiveness, and we see mercy of God as well. And we see how God talks to us in through different forms, and how we think he's never there but he's always there. It's a mix of everything, and I love it so much, and I guess that's why it's my favorite. I don't want to be like, it's a 10 over 10 for me. It did justice for me. So yes guys, those are my top 10 best K-dramas of all time. And moving on to the dramas I'm currently watching, I'm just going to list a few off the top of my head I can remember. Like I said, I'm currently watching The World of the Married, which ends this week, so by Saturday it's going to be done. The whole series is going to be complete. Then I'm also currently watching The King, Eternal Monarch. We still have 8 more episodes to go, because it's a 16 episode series and we already have 8, so we have 8 more to go. Then I'm also currently watching When My Love Blooms. This is also a new drama. I think they're just 6 episodes out, so I'm also watching When My Love Blooms, and it's a really, from the 4 episodes I've seen, it's a really sad, emotional drama, but I think it gets better over time. What else am I currently watching? I just finished Suspicious Partner yesterday. You guys don't know what that day is, but I just recently finished Suspicious Partner. What else am I watching? 1 second, let me check that out let me check what I'm watching on my website. Yes guys, I'm also watching RukewveO. RukewveO is not romance, it's action. And I'm also watching Hospital Playlist, which I'm not really enjoying. I'm not really enjoying Hospital Playlist. I don't know if I said this, but I just finished I also just finished Tell Me What You Saw. It's not romance, it's action. RukewveO as well is action. And yeah, that's about that. So thank you guys for watching my video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. If you're a K-drama watcher, please leave a comment down below. And if you want to see more of this kind of videos, please let me know as well. And also guys, everything on the list I just gave out was romance. If you want me to do my 10 best action or crime K-dramas of all time, please let me know, and I would not hesitate to do that, because I have a lot, guys. Thanks guys for watching this video, and if you liked it, please give it a thumbs up, and also don't forget to subscribe to my channel. If you want to see more of these videos as well, let me know. If you guys would like me to be reviewing the dramas I've seen, please let me know. I think that's something I would love to do as well. I can talk about these things so sure. Then